Well, now we're seeing boycotts, and we're seeing boycotts everywhere. Everywhere you look, you're just seeing different people trying to motivate each other to have some type of effect on the war going on with Russia and Ukraine. And you get a bunch of different boycotts going on here. And I remember after 9/11 happened, there was some type of controversy with the French not wanting to go into the Middle East with us, and we were saying like, French people are just wusses. So we were doing the instead of French fries, they were called freedom fries. Freedom fries. We were having freedom fries for a while because we were boycotting French fries, though we were still buying French fries. We were just calling them freedom fries. So I'm guessing that's what people are doing with the Russian vodka. Now it's freedom vodka, or are they really like not selling it? Because it's only like 2% of the actual sales of vodka are actually coming from Russia, something like that. But there's a huge list of boycotts going on now. And how long is it going to affect everything? Because I mean, just the payment processors alone today, MasterCard, Visa, and American Express are not going to be running there anymore. PayPal's not running there anymore. Russia, they're boycotting Russia. Google Pay, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, all of these done in Russia, which means just the regular Russian people are not able to handle it. And the point with the boycotts is if you make the regular people more uncomfortable, that'll make them more likely to motivate their leaders to stop the war. But I don't necessarily think it's that easy, because I theoretically believe, my theory is I believe that most Americans are anti-war, but the little bit of people who are in power are the ones that control that, and majority of the people just don't feel they can make that much of a difference, so they just kind of like throw their hands up and say, what can we do? Because most people that I talk to don't agree with all of the things that we've done in the Middle East, but they throw their hands up and say, what can I do? There must be something I don't understand. There must be something I'm missing. Is there always something that we're missing, or are we not told the truth from the get-go, or are we hearing the truth? And we are hearing a lot of stories from both sides that make sense. But when both sides make sense like that, how do you come together and stop? How do you come together? So all of those Russian, all those payment processors like MasterCard, Visa, American Express, PayPal, they're all gone from Russia. They're not dealing with the Russians. And some of the sports are now condemning Russia's actions in Ukraine. Effective immediately, we are suspending, this is the NHL, we are suspending our relationships with our business partners in Russia and pausing our Russian language social and digital media sites. Oh no, the International Hockey Federation condemned Russia. FIFA condemned Russia. UEFA, which is, what is the UEFA? European club, I guess that's a soccer thing? I don't know. German soccer team, English soccer team, IOC, skating, arts and entertainment, Disney, Warner Brothers, Sony Entertainment, all paused their releases in Russia, which probably is a good thing for them. Eurovision, and this one you're not going to believe. I can't believe this one. The International Cat Federation says it has banned Russian cats from any of its international competitions in the latest rebuke to Russia since it invaded Ukraine last week. Man. Netflix announced it would not carry 20 Russian propaganda channels. It could be required to host under Russian law. So Netflix decided not to. Adidas is, Apple are boycotting Russia. Exxon boycotting Russia. Fine wine and good spirits. IKEA, even IKEA is boycotting Russia. No Swiss, what are they? Swiss furniture for you, Russians. I'm sure that's a major loss for you guys. But you see, there's a lot of people that are doing the boycotts, and it's starting to make me feel a little bit more uncomfortable because we get all of this information, and then, we have Russians who live here, right? We have a lot of Russian citizens who live in the Americas, and people are starting to treat them not right. There are Russian restaurants that people are boycotting, and now these are just regular American citizens that you are hurting, that you are trying to make an example of when they're just trying to work. They're just trying to do their thing. They're just trying to live to the best of their abilities. That's all they can do. They live here. They are our citizens. They are just Russian. There are Russians who live in Russia who do not agree with what the Russians are doing. There are Americans who do not agree with everything that America has been doing in the past 20 to 30 years. So let's try not to condemn everyone, because this is just like the Japanese internment camps. Now, obviously not to that extent, because the internment camps probably had like very bad living conditions, and it didn't seem like the right way to handle things. Hopefully we've all moved past internment camps and concentration camps and all of these crazy things that were going on at the beginning of the century, last century. Now that we're in a new century, I mean, I guess it is time for some new big wars. But where is this going to go from here now? Because it does look like Russia is encircling Ukraine, and it is slowly but surely closing in and closing in and closing in. Are they going to keep moving after that? What is going to happen? Are they going to turn that all into Russia? Is Russia just going to try to claim it all, or are they going to put their own government in there so that their interests are taken care of instead of Western interests? Who apparently Zelensky's more of a Western guy because he's trying to get us into NATO, or trying to get the Ukrainians into NATO, trying to get him into the EU. He's trying. Doesn't seem like it's going to work, but you never know. We didn't think that the Russians were actually going to invade Ukraine, but they did. So